Hello, and welcome to a special Easter recording. I'm just kidding. There's nothing special about it. It just happens to be Easter Day, Easter Sunday, and I just got home from my parents. It's still light out, so I figured I'm not feeling that great. For some reason, I've just been lethargic all day, and I have this box that's been sitting here since Friday, 2 days ago, so I'm just going to get it opened, share it with you guys, and then get in the hell into bed or lay on the couch or whatever. So, be back in 1 second. Okay, so now that the intro's out of the way, let's get this stuff opened up because I want to get this day over with. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been a trying day physically, and I just want to... I don't like having these things sitting around very long. It's not only are they... Is it more of a chance that the books are sitting in here if they're not great, if they're not packed greatly, that some damage could happen. I just don't like the books sitting around because I want to get them into nice Mylars with full backs, or everything I use is full backs, but it's either 35 or 42. But yeah, I just rather get them into, get them pressed, get them cleaned, get them into Mylars, and then get them into boxes rather than just sitting on a desk. So yeah, okay, so we've got a bunch of books here. The bottom two are going to be unbagged and boarded because they are free. So real quick, we're going to check this out. Okay, nothing was not sent, which I was hoping it was going to be true because I didn't get any emails saying, "Oh, we didn't send your books this time." So right off the bat, we're going to look at free book number 1, Bloodstrike number 1. Image book, there's actually pretty damn good condition. You could see the spine is, it looks like there's a bit of color rub on there, but nothing, no spine ticks, no color breaks, anything like that. You got the color rub. Looks like there could be some dust on here. Of course, again, it's unbagged and boarded here. Looks like a little spine tick up at the corner. We have one right here, but overall, not too bad for a free book that, again, no bag, no board, just laying around. I don't even know how they were storing it in the warehouse. So that's that. And the next one up is another copy of the Max number 1. Great to get a free book that has some heat behind it. I mean, why not, right? Even if there is, nothing with it. Again, this one. Spine looks pretty good. There's something over here going on. Yeah, that looks like it might be, looks like a scratch. All right, so it's not a dent or anything, just a scratch. Rest of the spine, again, looks pretty good. Looks like there's some color rub on there, but again, it's to be expected from a book that's sitting around unbagged, unboarded. But again, free book, can't complain too much. So the first one we're going to look at is Doctor Strange Sorcerer's Supreme number 3. And this is supposed to be an Nearmint Plus. And this cost $6.43 from me. And this key significance is the origin of Demon Rider, the Demon Rider who later becomes a Spirit Rider. Okay, I'm not really caught up on any of the new stuff. I mean, this is almost 8 years old already, but I've never, I haven't been really reading new stuff. If I do read anything, I do like reading older stuff. It's just my personal preference. So this is supposed to be a Nearmint Plus. On the back, we have the M&M's commercial advertisement that is supposed to look like Secret Wars. Secret Invasion, number 1, if I'm remembering correctly. So on the back, you can see here, there's some color rub by the staple. And there's looks like some color rub along the spine too. No real damage or anything, except there's something here as well. It looks like some color missing. So I was hoping after the last video when we had a lot of good books, good books in terms of the grading quality and everything. But yeah, so nothing really too much on the front cover. Again, it's a white cover, so it would be hard to see. down at the bottom. But near mint plus, no. If it was a near mint or near mint minus, I would have been a little more happy with it. But like I said, $6.43, still a pretty good, decent price for the book. I know there's another one in here, so I'm just looking to grab that, so we can just go over that one. You don't have to do any double explaining. All right, here's the other copy. And this one is supposed to be a near mint. If we can get that to focus on the grade. Okay, so that's supposed to be a near mint. Let me try and get this light off. Maybe that'll give me a little less glare. And yeah, so that'll be a little bit easier to see. Again, near mint. If the other one was graded at this, I would have been more accepting of the book. And so this, oh, I'm sorry, wait. That one cost, oh yeah, $6.43. All right, so that one cost $6.42. This copy cost $5.38. This is the near mint. And we can take a look again at the spine. And again, you know, looks like a little bit of dirt over here at the spine. Not supposed to be a dirty book, but you know, we'll see what happens with that. And the rest of this, it looks like, again, more color rub over here by the staple. Don't know if that's the book. That looks like there could be a speck of white on there. This is more in line with the near mint, except no. Take a look at that top opening. There's some scuff, and is that a tear? Looks like that could be a tear. Yeah, it looks like there's a chip or a tear on here. Well, 2 books in 2 orders that were supposed to be near mints or near mint pluses that literally had tears in them. So yeah, all right, so I guess this is not a near mint. This would have been a lot lower. For $5.38. I still don't know how I feel about that. And then we have Doctor Strange Sorcerer's Supreme #1, and that's the first appearance of the Demon Rider and Nina the Conjurer and the Forgotten. So this is also supposed to be a near mint plus. So we'll see what this one has to say. We will take the book out and let it talk to us. Tell us what's going on. Okay, so the back cover is white, so anything really is not going to stand out. You can see that it looks pretty clean. It looks pretty good. Front cover, the spine at least looks like there's a couple of color breaking spine ticks here. And something here. Don't know what that is. I don't know what the hell that is. This one, top right corner, also is not solid. So again, not near mint plus. This is the one that cost $6.43. So the near mint plus of the 3 cost $6.42. The near mint plus of the 1 cost $6.43. So neither of them were near mint pluses. So great, good start. Yeah. Next up, we have 2 copies, Kid and Play #1, both direct editions. Significance of this, none. Nostalgia. It's basically what it is. These are both supposed to be very fine plus. They have the exact same ratings for everything, so they're both the same. And they each cost $1.32. So that's pretty much why I bought them. $1.32 for Copper Age. Is it Copper Age? This is for what, 1991? 1992. So yeah. This is actually in the modern age, which is interesting to think of, but okay. You can see right off the bat, let me put it on the board so you can see. You can see that it's got a bit of a curl to it. not too bad. It's just curled. It's not. There's no creasing or anything. It's just probably just a stacking curl of a deeper kind. We'll see if you can see. Again, it's on the white part, so it might be hard to pick up on here. There's a crease somewhere that I picked up with my eye, but overall, the white part of the back cover does look pretty clean. Nice all around. White pages, if you can see, nice white pages. You know, don't look on the inside just where the shadows are. But yeah, so this one has yeah, you can see right here, right where my finger is, ever so slightly, there's a couple of ticks there. It doesn't look like they could break color. And the rest of the spine looks pretty good. Yeah, so for $1.32, I will take that one. Let's look at, I didn't open this one. Or did I? I think I did. I thought I did. I guess that's what happens when you do things when you're not feeling that great. You tend to forget right away. So this one, let's get the board, also has, let's see, you can see a little bit of a curve to the spine side. Not too crazy. Less pronounced than the other one, but this one looks like a tear at that corner. Let's see if we open this up a little bit. Yeah, you can see it there. There's a piece missing in there. That's a tear. Okay, so there's that. The rest of the spine looks pretty good. Tight staples. Looks a little, I can't tell if this is dirt or if that's actually like some kind of a dust shadow or something. I can't really tell, but we'll see what happens when I get the eraser to it. Don't know if this will pick up. There's some creasing. Okay, you can see like around here. Yeah, I lost it. There was some creasing. Yeah, you can see it like right around here. It's barely visible, but it's a crease. Again, white cover, crease, not deep. It's a little difficult to see. Next up, we have 2 copies. Marvel Superheroes second series, whatever, 1990. Number 11, first chronological appearance of Rogue. This was published in 1990, but the what do you call it? The segment in which Rogue comes out was actually written before Avengers Annual number 10. So the segment was actually written before it was published, before the actual first appearance was published. It's a crazy situation with that. Both of these are supposed to be near mint minus. As you can see here, near mint minus and near mint minus. So these both cost, well, one cost $8.35, one cost $8.37. Basically, $8.35 for both of them, let's say. Or we'll split the difference and say $8.36. Average it out. These are square bounds. These are also the bane of my existence because I am not at the point where I'm comfortable pressing a square bound. This is, I have no idea what. It's pretty flat. The corners are relatively sharp. There is a bit of a crease here that breaks color. There's a little something up top. And then there's whatever's going on the back over here. I'm guessing this is staining of some, down here. This is staining of some kind. I don't know that it's, we'll see when we get the next book. That could be part of the ad. But we also have you can see the creasing over here. So, all right, let's take the other book out and see. Definitely not near mint minus. If that back, I mean, even with the two corners and the corner crease on the back end, on the spine end. So yeah, we'll put this over here so that we can see the other book side by side, or at least reference it. But this is actually in a Mylar and a fullback. This is weird. I've never received this. This must be a relatively new, and it was originally closed with painter's tape. So this must be a new order from them, or new receipt. This is, okay. Well, yeah, so you can see the back cover on this. You can see the back on the top. It's similar to what we have here. So if we hold them side by side, yeah, they are kind of similar with the back covers, at least. Okay. All right, so this was the old one. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but okay, so this one we can see here. There's a little bit of a crunch. There's something here, like some kind of a crease over here. There's a stain down here at the bottom. So obviously these two books must be stained. If that's, if these came from the same place, yeah, because this stain goes through to the back. Stay here. I'm going to go get my other copy and see what that one looks like. And I'm back. So here's my first copy, which is supposed to be a very fine plus. Okay, so this one still has the same, you can see it on the spine. This is still here. So this must be part of the back, but you can see only a little bit of something here, but the rest of it is white. So I don't know. I am not exactly sure what's going on with those two. For $8.36 on average, it's still a pretty good deal considering those are near mint minus, and this one's a very fine plus. And you can see I paid $14.07 for that one. So that still could be a good deal, especially if I could get it cleaned up. But yeah, it's very sus. Yeah, don't know what is going on, but neither of those are near mint minus at all. Terrible grading. So yeah, we're back to this with Nucadia. Yeah, I thought we were in the clear after the last video where a lot of them were very, very good grades, but yeah, this is just terrible. And again, I keep saying this, it goes to the whole point. They're not looking at the backs of these books to see all this stuff on the back. They're not looking at the back to see the stuff down here on the bottom, or if you'll focus a little bit, the staining right here that goes through to the back cover, to the interior of the back cover. They're just not doing it. So I don't know. Next up we have Supergirls #2. Supergirls #2. This, I was wondering why I couldn't find, wait, something's, I saw in my comic shop that this was selling for like, $20. This is the 1994 series. And it's, all right, so it's supposed to be a near mint minus, and it's the 1994 series. So, let me just look real quick. Okay, so there is no Supergirls listing on here, but Supergirl, and then we look at 1994. Okay, 1994 limited series. Okay, yeah, they're selling a very fine near mint 9.0 for $26.60, a very fine plus 8.5 for $24.70. So that's the only reason why I bought this, because I saw it. I was like, well, let me check around, see if anybody's selling this, and I found this one, which is supposedly a near mint minus. So we'll say we'll put it on par as a 9.0 because I know this is not going to be a near mint minus, true near mint minus. But I paid $2.98 for this. So let's take a look and see if this maybe is a near mint minus. Who the hell knows? At this point, we have no idea. Okay, well, right off the bat, I noticed something, and I'm going to see if you can see this as well. Right here. Looks like it's not, yeah, it looks like it's, can't really tell, because it looks like it can be part of the front cover that's rolled over. So, and you can see because there is a slight miswrap, so part of the front cover is on the side and on the back. But other than that, I'll let you be the judge. Take a look at the rest. You know, there's the front spine. Looks pretty good. Back spine. Again, slight miswrap, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like there could be some couple of color breaking ticks right there and there. Very so slight. But yeah, other than that, okay. Yeah, this actually looks to be a near mint minus. And it's got some nice white pages. Very nice white pages. So I'm okay with that. That one I'm okay with. Second to last up is Zatanna #1 from the 1993 solo series. It's her first solo series. Again, why did I buy it? First solo series. Obviously, her historical, the historical keys are way out of my price range. What is it? The original Adam series, number 19, is her first appearance or something like that. I know it's the Adam, but there's the number that I'm blanking on right now. But you know, in and of itself, that's just a super old book that is going to be pricey just because of its age, let alone the fact that it's the first appearance of Zatanna. And then you have something with Hawkman. She's in a Hawkman and Adam, maybe something like that. Was her first solo story or something? I'm not thinking about it right now because I wasn't thinking about anything other than the fact that this is her first solo series. Here's the back. Looks dirty. Can't really tell if that's the interior or print. You can see all those lines coming across. It's not from the interior cover because this is the interior cover. There's no red lines going across. So this might be kind of like the same way that you have overspray from previous books. This could be, you know, like that parallel lines that goes all the way across. So that could be a printing defect. But this one also, very nice spine, very nice corners, white pages. And what did I pay for this? This one I paid $4.79. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for it. I took a flyer on it just because, you know, it's okay. It's something I just took a flyer on for later on. And then last but not least, we have Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance, #9. First appearance of Michael Battolino as Vengeance? Or, no, I can't think of it. Michael Battolino as Vengeance. Okay. So this one is supposed to be, I don't know because I didn't look, near mint. So let's see if we can finish a little bit stronger than we started with and, you know, maintained through a good chunk of this opening. Okay, so front cover. How does that look? Looks pretty good. That little bit of, you know, a little bit of wear, bindery issue on the top of the spine. Back cover looks pretty good. Not seeing anything severe. That divot there is the staples. And yeah, so not too shabby on this one. Again, this one's got, it's mostly black pages inside, but the pages that are white. So that's always a plus. So yeah, strong finish on this order. Disappointing after the previous video that you could go look and check. But I'm curious, what are your thoughts on situations like this, where you get these two books? Yes, we have historical, historical evidence that a book that I bought, a year ago, a different batch, all this stuff, it looks the same here. But what do you think about these things, where you have all this stuff on the, on the top, the staining, going through? How do you approach, a company, a seller, a vendor, whatever you want to call them, that doesn't grade doesn't tell you the whole story? They only look at the front to say, oh, clean front, okay. Do you contact them and be like, hey, why don't you do this? Why'd you tell me that this is this? But then if you look at the back of it or on the inside, there's staining on the inside of the front cover. The pages are full, you have dog ears on the inside, but the front cover was fine. Do you personally reach out and say something to them? Do you contact them and say, hey, I want my money back, I want an adjustment, blah, blah, blah? I want to know your thoughts on how you would approach, a situation like this. In any vendor, eBay, whatnot, actual store like My Comic Shop, Nucadia, Dreamland, any of these stores. So tell me below. We'll have a discussion going, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.